Hey there! Welcome to this quick explainer on Pro Whiteboard. If you've ever opened a new app and just felt a little lost, this is for you. We're going to get you from a totally blank screen to a finished, shareable creation in just a handful of minutes. Let's dive right in.
Yep, that's our whole goal right there. No long, boring intros, no complicated theories. Seriously, in about the time it takes to make a cup of coffee, you're going to have all the core skills you need to bring your ideas to life. So let's get to it.
All right, so you've just fired up the app. The very first thing you need to do is decide how you want to begin. This first choice kind of sets the stage for everything else you're about to do.
So you've got two main paths here, freedom or structure. Clicking New Board gives you that completely blank canvas. It's perfect for when you've got a really unique idea just waiting to burst out. But start from a template? That's your secret weapon. It gives you these awesome pre-made layouts for things like lesson plans or meeting agendas, so you can just focus on your ideas, not on setting everything up.
Awesome. You've made your choice, and boom, you're looking at your canvas. This is where the real fun starts. Let's get some of those ideas down on the page. Okay, we're heading straight for what's called the Drawing tab. Think of this as your main creative toolkit. It's got the most fundamental tools you could possibly need: a way to draw and a way to erase. Simple as that. You know, it's just as intuitive as it sounds. First, you'll tap on that little pen icon, pick a size and color that feels right, and just start drawing. Made a little whoopsie? No big deal. Just grab the eraser icon and wipe away any strokes you don't want. It really is that easy. But wait, you've got way more control than just drawing and erasing. The undo and redo buttons? Yeah, those are going to be your best friends, trust me. If your canvas starts to feel a little crowded, just hit Add Page to get a fresh space. And the Select tool is super handy. It lets you grab a specific drawing, move it around, or even get rid of it completely. It's all designed to make the whole process feel really smooth. Your board is starting to look great, but you know, drawings are just one piece of the puzzle. What if you want to pull in, say, a photo, a diagram, or other kinds of visuals? Well, of course there's a tab for that.
For that, we're going to pop over to the Insert tab. This is where you can start layering in other types of media to make your whiteboard way more interesting and informative. And check out how simple this is. You just head to the Insert tab, tap that image icon, and pick whatever file you want from your device. Once it's on the board, just grab one of the corners and drag to make it bigger or smaller. You can place it anywhere you want, making it a perfect part of your creation.
Oh, and hey, don't sleep on the Shapes tool. Sometimes a quick arrow to point something out or a circle to highlight a key idea is exactly what you need. One click on the shape icon opens up a whole library of options to add a little structure and clarity. Okay, you've drawn, you've added images, you've built something you're proud of. It's a masterpiece. So the big question now is, how do you actually share it with people? Let's check out how you can present your work. Right, so in this next part, we're going to cover the two main ways you can share your vision, either by presenting it live in a slideshow or by recording a video with your own voiceover that you can share later on. Here's the key thing to remember. Think of slideshow mode as being on stage. You're presenting live, you're in control, and you're clicking through for an audience. Video recording, on the other hand, is like creating a movie. You record your screen and your voice to create this permanent, shareable video that does all the explaining for you. For a live presentation, it is so simple. You just hop over to the Slideshow tab and hit Start. The whole interface gets super clean and focused, and you can just navigate between your pages. When you're all done, a simple click on Exit brings you right back to the editor. And recording a video is just as painless. You go to the Video tab, hit that big Record button, and start explaining your whiteboard out loud. You can even pause if you need to catch your breath and resume when you're ready. Once you stop, the Recordings panel just pops up and you can download your final video file right from there.
You've created something, you've presented it. Now for that final, super important step, making sure your work is actually saved and can be shared outside of the app.
And here we are, the final piece of the puzzle: export and sync. This is all about getting your project out of the app and into the world, and making sure you can get to it from anywhere. Over in the Export tab, you've got two main choices. You can export as a PNG, which is perfect for a single high-quality image of your board. Or if you've used a bunch of pages, exporting as a PDF will wrap them all up into one easy-to-share document. Either way, the file just pops right into your browser's Downloads folder. And this brings us to one of my favorite features, Save Cloud. Now, this is about more than just saving, it's about syncing. This means you can start working on your board on your laptop at work and then pick up right where you left off on your tablet at home. And get this, look how ridiculously easy it is. You go to the Export tab, You click Save Cloud, and that's it. Seriously, there is no step 3. The next time you open Pro Whiteboard, your work will just be there waiting for you. It's totally seamless.
And just like that, take a second and look at everything you can do now. You can start from a blank page or a template. You can draw and add images. You can present your work live or record a video. And you can export and sync your project to the cloud. You've now got the entire workflow down.
So, we've covered the tools, we've walked through the process. That blank canvas isn't so scary anymore, is it? You've got everything you need, so the only real question left is, what are you going to create first?